Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and vitamin D up there. My friend, we are in obviously Mexico. We'll be here for another 3 weeks before we head over to Costa Rica. But you can tell I'm a little bit under the weather. It's so strange. No, I don't have COVID, just fever. The first day I got it, it went away. Second day, it went away. The third day, yesterday, I went outside to do some walking, some exercise, and then I ended up getting the fever again. And I'm like, oh man, but I'm doing a lot better now. I'm a crackhead. I'm a crackhead. I need a cigarette. I'm a crackhead. I got only 2 teeth. All my teeth are missing. I'm a crackhead. I'm a crackhead. My friend, welcome to the Gazillionaires Club. And after being in this area, I don't know if you see it. Let me show you where I'm at home. Home, the place that I got the Airbnb. And back there is like you can see like McDonald's, very common. It's very similar to America. Most of whatever we have in America, they most likely have it here. And wow, like being in Mexico, I kind of noticed, like, especially Mexico City, right? Ever since I came here, like it would be like nice during the day, like sunny, a little bit like cloudy and stuff like that. And around like 4 or 5, when it start pouring rain, oh man, it rains hard. So that's the thing that I've learned in Mexico City. It's very similar to Florida. I didn't spend that much time in Florida when I was there, but it's kind of like when it's not like Seattle kind of rain. Like Seattle kind of rain, it was just like throughout the day. But here, it rained for a short period, like an hour or two, but it rains. And this area, when I first came, like my friend, she was like, yeah, the area you're in is not that safe. And I guess, when I booked the Airbnb, I probably told you this story, but when I booked the Airbnb, it's like industrial, and I feel pretty safe, but she probably know what she's talking about, because she lives here, not here, but in Mexico City, not in this area. And I kind of noticed, like, I haven't been doing videos for the last couple of days because I'm sick, and the fact that, like me holding my little tripod, oh, there's a name for it, but I kind of have the fear of, like, what if someone just kind of like grabs my phone and just run off. Well, the first thing I got to do is back up my file. I mean, I did that when I was in Chatham Mall, so I'm okay. I still got to back it up. But the fact is, like, it never crossed my mind that's, like, what if, right? Now I got to be cautious. And the other thing, I think she was right about this area not being safe. Yesterday, I went to one of those market, like the flea market. I think why they call it a flea market, simply because if you look, I mean, it's pretty much like a garage sales, right? But a bunch of people, and kind of like swap meat. Like, you go to the place, you have your items, you swap them, and you meet different people. Language is profound. But yesterday I was walking through one of these, like, flea markets, and it's strictly for clothing. I've never seen so much used clothing ever since I came to Mexico. Like, most of the markets I've been to, they will sell, like, just like electronics, used electronics, like people that have stuff from their house and they want to get rid of, or like food market, flower market. But yesterday was like the first time it's like a Goodwill, but imagine, like, Goodwill out in the open. And I pull out my camera because I want to, just do a video. And I guess like one of the security there, he was like, no, 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 no. So I had to delete the thing. And I kind of noticed like when I was on the train or subway, uh, you know, on like in the morning when I went, it was okay. But when I went back, remember that video where a bunch of people just start rushing into the subway? Well, I kind of noticed like people always wear their backpack in the front so that no, because when you stand there, because it's so crowded, like people can pickpocket you. And and that's when I start taking caution, like extra cautions. And I'm like, oh, okay, because these things never occur to me. Like whenever, like, and it's not just in Mexico City, but it's like that everywhere when you travel, especially like tourist area, especially like places that are crowded. I don't know why that is. Like when I was traveling, in America, you rarely see like a homeless person in a small city or a town. But when you get into big city, I guess more people, more problems, but more people also more. The more the merrier, the more the merrier. But it's like that everywhere. So I guess my recommendation, if you travel, always take precaution, because when I first traveled, I didn't, and now that I am, I'm like, oh, okay, it kind of makes sense. Oh my God, I never thought of it that way. But so far, I love Mexico City. It's beautiful, especially the place that I went to, the downtown area. There were so many. It's kind of far from where I am, but most of the time, because the reason why I mentioned that place, simply because there are food. Like I don't have to cook. I can just go and get the food. But here, I gotta find a restaurant, and it's kind of far. But most of the time, ever since I came to Mexico, I do about 70% of food prepping at home. I mean, they're fairly simple. They're not that hard, and especially if you don't eat meat, uh, you know, your options are limited. But nevertheless, that is my experience so far in Mexico City, and I definitely won't be doing a lot of walking, video. I mean, in this area, I still feel safe, but it's just a precaution. Maybe when I back up all of my videos, I'll show you guys around and stuff like that. But oh, I don't have to. I don't have to do it like this. I use my iPhone 7, and what I do is I just when I see something that's like beautiful, I shoot it, and then what I do is I clip it, I save it, and when it comes to editing, it's a video editing is pretty awesome. I like it. I enjoy it very much. So my friend, that is it for this video. I'm gonna stay home and recover today. So much love wherever you are. If you are in this, if you know where we are, let me know. If you are from Mexico City, is this one of the is it safe? Because I was kind of shocked when she told me that this area is not that safe. But because I don't live here, when I came here, it's like it's pretty safe. And most of when I travel, I rarely go out during the night. I don't go to bars. I don't go to clubs. I don't go to places that I like to stay sober, especially and I don't usually go out during the night unless I'm with people. And yeah, even if I go out with friends that I know, probably one or two beer at most. But I don't remember even doing that here in Mexico. And that's another tip for you travelers out there. If you go to a country where you don't know, learn the area, explore the area, and be sober. you know. It's because it's for your safety, and you know, it's just a good way to explore. You know, if you really truly travel, then that is the best way. Okay, so my friend, much love. Make a video, use the hashtag @zillionairesclub, and I will see you in the next video. Ta-da.